Hello, everybody. Lisa here. When you go to sleep at night and you feel like you've done something, more than likely you have. We consider this that you work for the army of the Lord or you're hanging out with the bad guys. Either way, I'm speaking to you. These theorems are based on Dolores Cannon's work, reading my Bible, and my own personal experiences. Now, when we talk about Dreamtime stuff, we're talking about awakening things. This channel is specifically very esoteric for a specific group of people who know absolutely they operate in the Dreamtime. And what that means for maybe somebody like you is you go through an awakening and you start to meditate and do those things that you think you should do. When you go through your meditation and you have the thoughts rolling through your head, those are things that your spirit is bringing to your attention that need to be either processed, eliminated, or dealt with. And then you can go on, and when you finally get to the part of quietude, and then you start seeing things in your third eye, you're beginning to operate in the dream time. Okay? So this channel is specifically, I have a collective of people who do operate in the dream time, and we do stuff together. Some of us work with other groups, but yet the groups around the world are connected in a variety of ways. Okay, and this is for people who absolutely know they're quantumly entangled with others. Now, the fun part of being quantumly entangled is you can actually meet people from across the globe and correspond and have a connection. And how deep and far that connection goes is up to you, the Holy Spirit, and God Himself, okay? And so what God joins together, there's a passage in Bible, and I'm bad, I can't tell you where it is, but what God joins together, let no man try to put asunder. I know this to be true, okay? Now, I did soliloquy on Thursday. I uploaded it early. And this morning I got some messages in today. So this is just messages for some of the collective out there, okay? So here we go. I'm going to give the simple ones first. This is take two because I actually forgot an important message. But before I go there, um, the full moon will be April 1st. The day before, the day after, sometimes 2 days before, 2 days after. They do rituals. Okay? So guard and protect yourself. We're coming on to that time. Some of these people are going to be put in places where they can't do what they're used to doing. However, there's still people with electronic weapons, okay? So just guard yourself as best you can, okay? So we're going to go right in the message. There's a pastry witch or pastry witches affiliated with North Dakota somehow. And they are learning right now, don't mess with power muses. When you decide to ruin somebody's life that you don't know, just because you have a job and you think that person might take over your spot or something like that, lots of times those thoughts are erroneous. But you shouldn't participate in ruining a person's life, especially a person you don't know. That's called karma, and it comes back to bite you in the ass, okay? It never goes the way it's planned. Oh, here's a big message. Let me bring this over here because this is the one I forgot. Hey, an empress is going to end up telling somebody in real life, I will wear your heart on my tam. It's coming. Excuse me. Because that person's been given a celestial warning about the work they're doing. See that yellow? Soul. In Colorado, it's interesting I happen to make Colorado yellow. Using test subjects without their consent and without compensation. And their DNA, unfathomable, incapable of being fully explained, explored, or understood, did something completely unfathomable. And it's going to cause quite a storm. Storm clouds are coming for this guy, Moon Supreme. It's the end of the line for you, buddy. Whether you like it or not. And you can shoot at me all the energy weapons all you want. The more you shoot your energy weapons, the more everybody knows you're off balance and way off kilter. Okay? Okay. No. This is for somebody I did a reading for last night. I don't know how to approach this one. Watchers. Now, I don't know if these are good guys or bad guys, the Watchers. But they hail from New Jersey. There's 9. We got the number 9. And the circle of 9 came up last night. There are 9. If you're the Watchers, the good guys, put up boundaries. Now's the time to put boundaries up. Remember, the full moon's coming. And remember, calm seas don't make skilled sailors. The coffee is involved. Coffee conglomerate? Maybe. So when you watch these Watchers and do whatever your work for the 9, Psalm 91, know this and keep it in your heart. It was part of the soliloquy, so it came up today, and I'm going to read this card. Whoever dwells in the shelter of the Most High will rest in the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress, my God in whom I trust. Surely He will save you from the fowler's snare and from deadly pestilence. He will cover you with His feathers, and under His wings you will find refuge. Now, the Bible passage I read said pinions, but it's feathers here. So remember, army of the Lord, when you go up against these 9, you're covered. You can always remember those words. And then when you're done, remember, self-care is necessary. Okay? Take care of yourself. Be safe. Okay, second, third message. To any of the Queen of Dreams out there, and there's more than just one Queen of Dreams. Some of you women out there, quite frankly, can make dreams come true. They're telling us to be open to receive. Fire energy is very passionate. Now's the time to clean house. That could mean getting rid of people, getting rid of thoughts, getting rid of stuff, or just cleaning. After all, we're entering spring. Take action. Somebody out there, Queen of Dreams, needs to take action. Make art and do stuff. Okay? Pets. Pets travel with us through space and time. Don't forget that. Ask Bucky about it if you're unsure. Okay, this is going to sound strange. Let me explain. Okay. It's not unusual that when we reach the state of the dreamtime stuff, we communicate with things and all animals. After all, we're all quantumly connected. Okay? Ask Bucky. There's a network of animals out there, and the horses kind of know a lot of stuff. They talk to all the animals, um, the gins, the trees. Ask Bucky if you got any questions, especially if you stuff going on with your pets. Now, we have a particular group of bad guys who do like to possess people and animals, okay? They get into the animals and then they'll walk around your own house and just look at stuff. And then there's these aliens that can get into cows. If you see two cows walking together, remember that. They're surveilling your grounds. I know it sounds strange, but ask Bucky if you have questions. But anyway, the angels are involved in all this. And to the Princess of Fun, okay, the Princess of Fun is going to win. Trump card, you win. And is going to enjoy some Christmas margaritas. Oh, I got it upside down. To the people who dared to dance with her. Okay. And the Dare from Dance symbol comes from that Zack from Phoenix Rising. I copied some of those symbols down. Now the last message coming through. This is so weird. I feel sorry for some of these people, I really do. The publicist and April are going O for O. They're trying to talk about somebody smoking weed in Alabama as if that's going to make a big difference to anything that they've done. And quite frankly, they're being blocked by Medusa energy. You can't get past when Medusa shows up, or her sisters Sethno and Euryale, you can't move. You're blocked. That's what they do. That's what they do best. Okay? So, going O for O with smoking weed in Alabama, April and the publicists are going to go down. Look at that. That's like a drain hole. She's going down her own drain hole. Anyway, people, that's all I have for now. You got any other messages, Spirit, for anybody out there? There's a guy named Danny in despair. This is so weird. This is so weird. Did you really say, check your underwear drawer? That's what I'm hearing. To Danny, your last name begins with an E. Check your underwear drawer. Do you have anything else to say to him? He said you're in despair. Check your underwear drawer. Something is there. Okay, well, I don't know what else to tell you. That's what I heard. And let me ask if is there any other messages like that for anybody else out here? They do want me to say to Danny, everything's going to be okay. It's all threats. They can't hurt you or harm you. And they have been into your place and rearranged things. Do what you can. Clean house. Maybe that message was for you. Take care, clean house, whatever you're looking for is in the underwear drawer. And Spirit says, do not have despair. They're on this, okay? And we're getting close to this is the last time they will ever be able to do stuff like this to you. Anyway, be well, everybody. That's all I have to say. I hope that helps somebody today. To my dragons who fight at night, remember to use your stones. The full moon's coming, so be prepared. Self-care is needed, especially when we go down on the big guns, okay? And that's what that 9 is about. You won't be alone. Um, you're never alone, they said. What? You want me to say that? They said, I don't know what this means. They said Shogun will be there. So there it is. Once again, Shogun showed up. I don't know what that means, people. I really don't. That must mean something to somebody out there. Anyway, remember, I think a lot of you are freaking amazing. I can't wait to meet some of you, and I love just about all of you. Have a good day. Bye now.